Hello, Dumaguete.
Hello, Negros Oriental.
Hello, Sillimanians around the world.
This is Joshua Soldivillo.
And this is Ronelyn Vailoces-No.
You're watching
Silliman. Good evening, everyone. This is a magazine program that talks about different aspects of Silliman University.
A program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You are watching
Silliman.
Hello, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Daghang salamat for joining us once again, Ron. We would like to thank all the our supporters of the show.
Yeah.
Last week, we had a very good viewership and engagement, especially on Facebook. Daghan kaayong salamat. Of course, special shout out to our avid televiewers via Channel 6 Fail Products. Ron, today is January 29. My goodness, few days before February comes in, and it's going to be the season of love and love. But of course, here in Silliman University, ang daming ganap, and of course, our target is always the holistic development, the whole person education, kumbaga. And of course, one of the proper avenues, I would say right avenues really of becoming a whole person is to engage yourself of becoming into a scout. Have you been doing scouting, Ron?
Yes,
Or-
when I was in the elementary years, but I've totally forgotten everything na.
Ako, I had
A lot of
experience
years have
scouting
passed.
naman. Parang Boy Scout, then attended few jamborees, but that's it. For the experience.
Okay.
But tonight, Ron, we have guests who really are, I think more than passionate about scouting. And we will let them unpack the details of that in a little while. So Ron, why don't you introduce our guest
Yeah,
for
let
tonight?
me introduce our esteemed guest for tonight. To start with, we have the University Scouting Coordinator, Ma'am Alphita J. Enojo. Welcome to #Silliman, ma'am.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome to the show, Ma'am Fit. So nice to have you on the show. How are you?
So far, doing good and enjoying scouting life
Yes.
together with the academics.
I like the word enjoy, di ba?
And with Ma'am Fitz, we have a grade 9 student, and he is a junior high school senior crew leader, Marc Nathaniel Batulan.
Good day. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
And the last but not the least, we have here the Eagle Scout, Marc Vincent J. Enojo.
Another Mark.
Yes.
Oo.
And Marc is also the son of Ma'am Fitz, right?
Ay, okay. This is going to be a remarkable evening.
Okay,
Full
witty,
of,
ha?
yes,
Witty,
remarkable. We have to earmark that one.
Yeah.
All right, I think we have to ask this as part of our warm up, no? As we begin our conversation tonight, and I'm sure all of you are very busy. Parang si Mark, parang galing pa ng PE.
Oh, yeah.
Oo. Thank you, Mark, for
being
for
here
joining
with
us tonight, no? So, I'd like to begin with Ma'am Alphita because I'm sure a Boy Scout per se is known all over the Philippines and even the world. But in Silliman University, kamusta ang ating scouting? How is scouting in the university, and what is the context of scouting in the university as of now?
As of now, we're fully revived.
So fully revived.
From early childhood to
Wow.
college. So we have scouts from early childhood to college. There was a time that we had only the junior high school. But now we have already the Kid Scout in the early childhood. And then we have the Cub and the Boy Scouts in the elementary, the Senior Scouts in junior high school, and then the Rovers, and some Senior Scouts in senior high, and then the Rover Scouts under ROTC in college.
So, kompleto, no?
Kompleto na siya.
From early childhood
to college.
to college. So, nilagpasan pang K-12 run.
Oh, yeah. So, all in all, ma'am, do we have numbers or the population? How many are we? How many Boy Scouts do we have?
Actually, for Karon, for now in the university, we have over 300 scouts
Wow.
from early childhood to college. So that's quite
That's
a number
something.
already.
Yes, yes.
We started only reviving scouting in full blast in 2014. So there was a lag after the 70s, and then we tried to bring it back again in the 80s with Sir Ricky Chu, but it was only for a few years when he was here, and then after that we lost it. Only very few in high school just to complete the organization requirement in high school. But Sir MacDeary Concepcion, when he came to Silliman, really wanted to revive back scouting. And with the help of Sir Jenny Chu and Ma'am Geraldine Chu, they were able to bring back scouting to what it is today. And we're so glad so many people from early childhood to college are helping us out.
Yeah.
So it's
To-
finally alive again.
Alive
Alive,
again.
alert,
Enthusiastic, and
Okay.
always laging handa.
Yes.
Josh, as you said, remarkable Boy Scout here in Silliman University. I
Sure.
would like to ask them, why did you join the Boy Scouts of the Philippines? Do you have any reasons? Let's start
Who's
with
gonna be the
Nathaniel or the Vincent. Yes. Let's start with the baby Marc, Nathaniel.
I joined scouting for many different reasons. It's really a nice passion to have, like scouting as a habit. I joined scouting because there's a lot of fun things you can learn from it, and there's like basic life skills, and
True.
it's essential in learning. Like first aid, safety, and yeah, that's why I joined Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
Learning.
Yes, life skills, Ron.
Yes.
Oo. Hardly you can, parang di mo yung makita talaga in the classroom. No?
In the
Because,
curriculum, yeah.
Yeah, but those are very important. Nice one. How about Vincent?
Vincent.
As for me, I did, of course, join for the organizational requirement. I was not really,
Gusto ko yung honesty.
Practical.
Yes.
I was not really into extracurriculars at that point, but over the years, joining the different activities that we had, I sort of started to like it even more because of, as mentioned ni Nathaniel, where we had stuff like first aid and learning about the history of the Philippines. So for things I did enjoy, and I wanted to further myself. But in terms of really staying in the organization for this long, it was meeting the first Eagle Scout after our dry out in the 70s. It was Ray Chu. In 2016, I believe, he became the first Eagle Scout sa Silliman. And it was seeing him, I thought, wow, cool kayang medal.
Okay.
And I wanted to,
So parang you had this model scout na?
I wanted to essentially model myself after him. So like, of course, attaining the rank and such.
Okay, so Ron, we are seeing Marc wearing a lot of badges.
Yes,
and
ang
then I
dami.
also see the gold. Is that pawnable? We will ask in private later. But can you explain to us shortly, Marc, those badges? Like, how do you get one? Do you just get, is that for sale? Or I don't know, sorry to ask that, but I'm not really sure. Ano ba yan?
For the most part, the badges here on our sash is actually we have to earn them.
Okay, so you call that your sash, and then each circle thing is the badge.
It's a badge. It
Merit
represents
badge.
a certain
A merit
aspect.
badge.
Yes.
Okay, sige, go.
It represents a certain aspect that we have to attain in Boy Scouting. The gold
So
ones.
example daw, example.
One of the examples here is this one. It might look like a basketball, but
Jupiter.
yeah, it is actually.
Or Saturn, sorry.
It's
Basketball.
it's the astronomy badge, and it's actually one of the hardest ones on the sash right now.
So what did you do to get
To
that?
get
One of the main things was we had to actually chart the star constellations, their movement from January to December, the dates when we saw them, and how they move. Another one was we had to sort of create our own telescope for viewing them. It was about
You
8 pages
created your
long.
own telescope?
Yeah, just to view the, that was one of the
So,
requirements in
lahat
it.
Life skill, science,
and, yeah,
the physics there, and
invention.
astronomy.
And,
then-
you also may notice that it has different ring around it. The gold ones are required for us as
to
we
rank up.
So you, Mark, our first Mark,
Yeah.
do you also have badges like those?
Yes, I do have badges like those, but I currently don't really I don't have my outfit right now.
It's fine.
Nice, fine.
So
I just
you
came
have
from
also
classes.
underwent, the training, the getting the Saturn thing, the Philippine
It actually
map.
Actually,
varies.
it varies because we there's specialists.
The green ones.
After a certain rank, we are given the option to choose what we want to specialize in. So, like me, I chose to specialize in aviation-related stuff, so
Wow.
astronomy and radio. What do you plan on taking?
On Venture, on Venture, I am healthman, and Eagle, I plan on being a media man.
Media man.
Wow.
Like that.
So Ron,
Health
I
related
thought
stuff.
scouting after all was just about, having this camping and
Yes,
having
actually.
But there is more to it pala.
That's true.
This is a big eye-opener for me about scouting. And then, let's go now to your medal here.
Yeah.
No? We see
Can
a
you talk us
medal. So,
about us?
can you share to us how did you get that and what does that mean?
The medal itself was actually given after a few months after we underwent our board of review. It's actually very extensive because they have to bring people from Manila to here and to test us before we get the confirmation. And there's a whole ceremony for when they give it to us. And the medal actually is only going to apply to us because it has a special serial number at the back, specifically for which number we are in total. But
Can you reveal the number or it's confidential?
mine is
So, pwede lang. Okay.
34981.
Okay. So, what does it
I'm
mean?
the 34,981st.
Wow.
And the last time I heard about registration, it's usually around 500,000 in the Philippines when it comes to that every year new.
And in the Philippines, you're one of those who has that.
Yes.
My gosh.
If you have that medal, it actually signifies that you are an Eagle Scout? Yeah. Okay.
Because it's given, it can't be necessarily bought.
The Eagle Scout is actually an international rank. So when you say an Eagle Scout in the Philippines, they have to live the standards of an Eagle Scout in the US or in England or in South Africa. Wherever you go, if you say an Eagle Scout, they have a certain standard to achieve. So they're at par with the international standards before they can achieve that. In addition to what they were saying kanina, each badge takes them around 3 to 6 months to accomplish.
Wow.
So they really have to master the skill, and then they have the exam to test if they have mastered it. So like Marc Nathaniel here has completed all the yellow badges.
Wow.
He has the yellow badges already. So he's moving on to the green badges, which is
The specialist.
specialist already, the skill.
Congratulations,
Very
guys.
competent, no?
Ron, we're just going to pause for a short break, but when we come back, let's talk about their experiences as Boy Scouts and what have been, meron na ba silang parang life-changing encounters? Oh, di ba? Deep. And pwede bang may place ba ang love life sa scouting? Oh.
Babies pa yan.
Hindi, pwede na yan. Well, friends, please stay with us. #Silliman. We'll be back.
Silliman University, A place where every corner tells a story of dedication, growth, and excellence. But beyond our classrooms, our school has fostered a revolution against waste. Our story is a passionate call for environmental responsibility, directly tackling waste challenges often faced by big institutions. And this all began with a move in the right direction, the bold step to reinforce policies and firmly ban plastics in campus. This is the Silliman University Waste Management Success Story.
Here at Silliman University, we take a role as stewards of God's creation seriously. Thus, it was imperative for us to develop environment principles, policies, and guidelines.
Silliman University has published, after approval of the Board of Trustees, its guidelines, principles, and policies on environmental sustainability. And zero waste plastic or a plastic ban is part of that.
Taking care of the environment is not an easy task. It requires passion, commitment, resilience, and initiative. Change does not happen overnight, so we can only do so much. At Silliman University, students are expected to go beyond what's expected. And so, for every event that they organize, they are required to submit protocols and zero waste management plan before their events are given approval.
At Silliman University, our education transcends textbooks.
At Silliman, this isn't just a bag, it's a stance against disposable culture.
We're taught to be stewards of the earth. Every reusable bottle, every cloth bag, and every sustainable choice we make stems from a profound lesson that our actions, however small, shape our future.
So Silliman University as an educational institution is in a very unique position to be able to teach the students from early childhood all the way up to college these environmental principles to help them rethink their lifestyles and their consumption patterns to choose products that are kinder to the environment.
Silliman University operates a materials recovery facility wherein the Buildings and Grounds Department segregates the waste materials into 3 categories: recyclables, biodegradables, and residuals. The recyclable materials are processed and retained in the facility. Meanwhile, the residuals are collected by the Environmental and Natural Resources Office of Dumaguete and are deposited to the Bayawan City landfill.
Silliman University is living proof that our commitment is not only to education, but also to protecting our planet and to our community. These principles, policies, and guidelines that our university has outlined, they're not only a set of rules and policies, they are a promise to our youth and to our planet. A promise that we should take care of our natural resources, our flora and our fauna here in our university as well. With this, we are encouraging the youth to take action and inflict positive change with regards to the different environmental pressing issues in our society today.
Our school is not only committing to a greener tomorrow, but also building a culture where environment is a priority. Through simple and collective actions, we strive for a greener, cleaner future for all, and most importantly, a hopeful today.
These are Silliman's ways of not only protecting our world, but also making it a better place. Here's to a responsible environmental behavior.
Hey there! Welcome back. You're still watching #Silliman, and we're still joined by our Boy Scouts and, of course, our scouting coordinator here in the university. And Ron, before we took a short break, we asked them about their life-changing experiences.
Yeah.
No? Meron na bang ganon so far in your, because Marc, for instance, you've started scouting from grade 1, no? Grade 1 and then you're grade 12. So that's roughly 12 years in scouting. How about you, Mark? You started also grade 1?
I started in grade 2.
Grade 2, so
Grade
that's
2.
around
7.
that's around some years.
7 years.
So
alright.
yeah, seven or so years. So I think they have already this rich experiences. So let's start with Vincent, Mark Vincent.
Yeah.
For the most part, scouting has really changed how I carry myself and how I've projected myself when it comes especially in my social life. At first, I was very introverted and I didn't really have a lot of confidence before. It wasn't until sa scouting I was able to talk with people who told me about how to be confident, how to be a leader, and how to lead by example and stuff like that. It's very much changed a lot of aspects in
That's
my
life changing indeed, Ron.
Yes.
No?
Yes, Nathaniel.
Scouting changed my life really much because scouting has a lot of values you need to, and like we have to follow by the scout law, the scout oath, and the senior scout code. And scouting overall has really changed me and bettered my attitude. Like don't be bulyagon, like don't and be kind, and also being empathetic. Yeah.
So it basically improved your whole being.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm just wondering, because Ma'am Fitz here is a university scouting coordinator, at the same time the mother of Mark Vincent. How does it feel to be a parent of an Eagle Scout, not just a Boy Scout? Did you see any changes from the moment he started?
Yeah, the growth.
The growth, yeah. Practically, I became the university scouting coordinator because I was with him through the journey as an Eagle, and that's when the university saw me and asked me to do the job. So many changes, actually, for both of them. I've seen them grow. And from the time that they were still shy kids, that the parents really have to bring them to their activities. And there are times that they wanted their parents to stay there and observe the things that are going on in the activity, to the time that Mark Nathaniel, will just go to the Boy Scout Council and say hi, hello, and is there anything I can do to help?
Wow.
Because I don't have
Initiative,
anything anything to do in the house. For Marvin, it's natural for him because as scouting coordinator, he's always with me. So he's assisting me in everything. So the change from shy kids to the confident boys that you're seeing now is already so much fulfillment for us parents. And I think the parents of Mark Nathaniel can also say the same thing. We've learned already to give them trust. When they ask permission, we don't ask so much questions, and we don't actually try to check if they're really there
Right.
or not. We've given them already complete trust by the time they have achieved their higher ranks. So it's something that a parent can be proud of. That
And
they can really,
panatag ang kalooban.
you can already completely trust your son to be on his own. Nathaniel was only 12 when we brought him to his first regional camp, right?
Yeah.
He was only 12 at the time when we brought him to Cebu, alone without his parents.
So how was it, Nathaniel, so far? Did you cry or were you confident?
Did you cry?
Because 12 years old and you're away,
He was the
diba?
youngest in the contingent.
It was fun. I had a lot of fun in the venture camp. I had I fell from I fell a long way down a tree, but
Wow.
Oh my
I
Did
just
you
slept.
break
There
your
was this
bone or your...
activity
There's
called a challenge valley
Okay.
in every camping, and one of them was to climb over this obstacle. It was a net draped over a few trees.
Yes.
And he lost his footing on one part.
Oh my God.
And then, you will not forget that forever, no?
But
It's going to be a remarkable event in your
So
life.
much for the remarkable.
Yeah.
Yes, Nathaniel.
but it's fine anyway, because I learned a lot from the camp. I really had fun, and even though that happened, I will still remember it as my first ever regional camp.
Oh, that's nice. And Ron, that's one of the things that that's not going to be earned in the classroom. These kinds of experience, and you're lucky because you have very supportive parents. And thank you very much, also, Ma'am Fitz, for sharing your effort and time, no, and that spirit of volunteerism, no, for the scouting in the university. Now, Ron, we have prepared here some words.
Yes.
What did we prepare here?
The Boy Scout law.
The Boy Scout law. Can you memorize? Do you still memorize
Sige, go.
the Boy
Boy
Scout
Scout
law?
promise and
Yes,
the
we're
Boy Scout
required.
law.
Oh, kasi Eagle Scout na eh.
Ah, oo. So,
Tapos
dapat lang.
gaganon, hindi ko na kaya. Gaganon ba yun?
May
Okay.
arthritis na.
Grabe naman ang arthritis,
Joke lang.
Ron. Okay, so yung three, how do you call it? The Boy Scout sign. Tama ba yun? So this is for yourself, for ano, di ba meaning yun?
Yeah.
Sige.
The one closest to you is supposed to be your duty to yourself.
Okay.
The one farther from you is your duty to other people, and the highest one here is your duty to
God or country.
So see? So self,
Other people
others,
and
and
God.
God.
Alright.
Okay. Sige. And then, so we are waiting for the Boy Scout law.
Promise
Sige, go.
muna and then law.
Promise muna
Sige.
din. Sige, go together.
Maybe Marc,
In unison.
Nathaniel will do the...
The promise.
Ay, in unison? Gusto mo?
Pwede.
Okay, sige. No
Sige.
pressure. Okay.
1, 2, 3. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, the Republic of the Philippines, and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, and to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Wow.
Okay. I was amazed.
Oh, yeah.
I just brought back some memories.
Some memories.
Oh, memories. Okay. Anyway, you just have to pick a word. Sa'yo na yan.
And then, once you picked a word, you tell us what it means to you.
Yes. Sige. Let's start with Nathaniel.
Courteous.
Okay, courteous.
Or how do you live by being
Oo. Ano ba yung example ng pagiging courteous?
A scout can be courteous by being courteous.
Of course, being courteous.
How do you show courtesy?
A scout can be courteous by serving others and being kind to others. You know, giving up yourself for serving others and helping them, like with things that they need help in.
Oo, di ba?
In your day-to-day life, how do you show that,
Yeah.
Nathaniel?
Does that mean like you have to greet all people?
Yeah.
Ano ba yun?
Yes, I greet all people. You know, I mano, then
Sign of respect.
sign of respect. Then, yeah, I also greet my friends, say hi, and how are they doing?
Diba?
Okay.
Courteous. Wag mo natin pa-spell. Basta natin yung courteous.
Basta courteous.
Okay, how about you, Marc, Vincent? What did you get?
I got a Scout is helpful.
Ay, helpful. Kaya ko yung spell. So, what does this mean for you, Marc, to be a helpful one?
Especially for me, I do try to live my life by the Scout oath and the law. And one of the most important ones here is, of course, being helpful. It applies to in any way that you can, be it by helping someone get up the stairs or helping someone carry heavy things. It's very much one of the things that every Scout is trained to do. That's why we have things like our first aid trainings, our language trainings. We also do teach that so that we can converse with other people. And especially now, me as a Eagle Scout, one of the important sayings is that when you become an Eagle Scout, your service to the country has just begun. So it's one of the foremost trainings that we have, to be helpful to others, to help however we can.
And I like that, Ron, no? Because for you to help others, dapat you're competent to help. No? Parang when you know better, you'll be able to help in better ways then. And that's what all the badges are all about. That just makes sense so much sense to me, no? Ang galing. Okay, so Ron, they're going to pick one more and you have to share to us that moment in your life na you have experienced being one. Okay, sige. So let's start with Vincent na naman. Di natin isali si Mama Fitz kasi kota na siya dyan. Okay, what did you get?
I got a scout is obedient.
Obedient. Oo, naraba,
How did
your
you
mom
show
is here.
obedience to your mom or to
Your
your
mom
parents?
is here. Oh, she can confirm it.
Yeah.
Was there a specific moment or
in your
instance
life?
that you felt that being obedient is really important?
It's mostly from the camps that I've gone to, where usually for those, since we come from different schools, we usually designate someone who will oversee us all. And it was there where I sort of learned the importance of being obedient, because the person who was there in my first camp in One Visayas was actually si Kuya Ray Chu, and you just sort of have that feeling to obey that person, especially in scouting. Like some people just give off that kind of aura. But in one way, for me, someone who has to be obedient to someone, I understand the importance, because I'm supposed to rely on them. They're the ones who will tell me what I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to accomplish. But also in the way that I have to make sure that scouts under me are obedient to me, because I can ensure that they're doing the right thing and they're not straying too far from what they're supposed to be doing.
And yeah, obedience also calls for a lot of humility.
Correct.
No?
I agree.
Sige. Nathaniel.
I got a scout is brave.
Oo. May instances ba that you really rose above the odds and no, I have to be brave?
Yeah.
Despite being scared.
Aside from having this interview. I have to be brave.
There are instances where I've been brave, like currently right now. Like I was daring to go because my dad keep on saying na maula wanta and yeah, CV show ka, you know. But like I was brave and I was like brave enough to do it.
Yay! Congrats, Nathan.
You truly are a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Always prepared.
Laging
And
handa.
confident.
Yes.
Yeah, laging handa.
Oo. Ako, iba yung sa akin eh. Laging may handa.
Okay.
I love eating. Anyway, so we're running out of time. So to wrap it up, we are so proud of all of your accomplishments, your journey, your achievements. And I'm sure, Ma'am Fitz, no, those who are watching us tonight, Ron, they are interested also, perhaps, to join scouting in the university. So, Ma'am Fitz, please invite everyone, those who are interested, if you have the specific time, okay lang po. If you have contacts, o sino yung i-contact, go ahead, Ma'am Fitz.
For every level in the university, there is a scouting advisor. So for those who are interested, or for parents who would like to let their child experience the life outdoors, I encourage you to let your child join scouting, because it's really going to be life-changing for them. It will not be all academics in your years in Silliman, but it will also give you a holistic life here, and at the same time, make them more prayerful, considering the challenges that they face in scouting. So, encouraging everyone and every parent to please encourage your child to join scouting. Contact your advisor in each year level.
Ayan. So, can we name them, Ma'am Fitz, for early childhood? Identify
For
that.
early childhood, it's Ma'am Burgos directly.
Ma'am Ethel Burgos.
Ethel
Alright.
Burgos is directly handling it. In elementary, we have Sir Dave and Gillian.
Sir Dave
and
Hi, Sir Dave.
Ma'am Somanoy, and with Ma'am Bomejano in elementary. And then in junior high school, we have Sir Marlon Somanoy. And then in senior high, we have Sir Ronald Parpa. In college, we have gifts sa Magaysay. So these are the people who are in charge in each year level.
Ayan. So, find them, no? Find them and you will find you. Oh. All right, there you go. Daghang salamat. Ron, would you like to greet your mga fans? Marami
Hello.
kang fans.
But before we took a break,
Yes.
you really asked questions.
Ay, oo nga, I forgot.
You forgot.
Yes.
How about your love life? Do you still have time aside from the academics and the extracurricular?
Well, as for me,
In the next episode.
Thrilling. Yes, Vincent.
as for me, it hasn't really impeded on that. There are just some times where I have to tell my girlfriend, I can't talk to you right now because I'm busy with
Diba?
this.
Time
But
management.
It's good that you have an understanding girlfriend, no?
A Boy Scout is
For the Girl Scouts.
for the Girl Scout.
Is that true?
No. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for being game tonight. And we wish you all the successes of being a Boy Scout. And of course, this has so much impact in your lives. I'm pretty sure of that. And of course, thank you, Ma'am Fitz, for joining our episode and for saying yes to be here.
Yeah, because actually, to close, this is already the last January was the 100th year of Boy Scouting in Silliman.
Wow. Centennial
So,
year na.
the centennial already of Scouting. So very timely that we have it this time.
Yes, and congratulations to all our scouts here in Silliman University, in the Philippines, and all over the world. May your tribe increase and maging laging handa. Okay.
And let us not forget that all glory belongs to God.
All right. See you next week. Hey there, Sillimanians! Daghang salamat for joining another episode. Please support our Facebook page. It's called #Silliman. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on your favorite episodes. And we also have a YouTube channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell for you to be updated with our recent posts. See you there.
And of course, catch us at Field Products Channel 6 every Monday at 8 p.m. Replays will be shown every Tuesday before the noontime news and every Saturday after the noontime news. This has been Ronelyn with Vailoces-No.
And Joshua Soldivillo. Kita-kits next week only here on
#Silliman!
Laging handa!